patron of the land. Forward and seek your future. Development our God. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Able Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Able Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. Ejo bana Victory is our land. Victory is our land. JJ is a winner. Arise for Ghana, of patron of the land. Forward and secure future. Development our goal. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Stable Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Stable Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Stable Democrat.
Very good morning. We are just getting into an afternoon, so very good afternoon to you. Baby, I will be Medini Kofi Asante Mpare, and as a Fifi Asante Mpare, Michia Stronko, Medin Chia Stronko, if this part of West London at the Mount, baby, will be the Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year to every single one of you. Happy New Year to you. I believe at this time there will be a crossover. Into the new year, because new year no a big crossy jebby. A big crossy over jebby. So this time they now across some more Japan, more Australia, more Europe, more Africa, more be across jebby. What a world. Amazing world, isn't it? Amazing world. And we are here. We are here. You're right. We are going to do what we have to do. Yes. We'll be doing the work of God, and then the work of God is also a work of a man. So that is what we'll be doing. We'll be doing God's work. Yes. Scripture says, so we are going to do it for Mother Ghana. We are going to do it for whole Ghanaians. If you do come here, please share the video for me, tag somebody, and also at the same time, if you come across the video later on, play, because at this time of the day, I believe many of us are at work, going around doing our various activities, so it's not easy to get numbers at this time of the day. And but having said that, I still appreciate. I can't get my voice out this afternoon. I still appreciate the playbacks. I would definitely appreciate the playbacks. Now, DNA Koso, Yera Afifu from DNA Koso Ghana. Monkanche Mini Koso. Yeah, DNA Koso. Monkanche me, DNA Koso Ghana. Yera Afifu from. I know one thing Koso there. I'm going to go through. We're going to have a look at John Dramani Mohammed's New Year message. I saw for 31st night, then I'm almost say Ghana, serious. Good afternoon to you, Mary Louise. Good afternoon to you, Ernestina. Martina, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Martina. I hope you well. And Happy New Year to you, Mary Louise. I hope you also well. Mpacho, Obia Beba Habiano, just type Happy New Year. So, mehu nami so mechiao. And I say, Mama, Happy New Year as well. It is very, very important. I also put my personal New Year message out there. I did not download it, so I can't put it here, but I can read it out. The year is full of, it's going to be full of amazing things. And my personal New Year message was, or it still is, may your heart be filled with hope. So, first of all, is hope. Secondly, positivity. Positivity. I love it, that word. Peace. Peace. That supersedes all everything. Peace supersedes everything. And then understanding. Understanding. You need to be able to understand what is going on around you, what is going on in your life, what is going on in the world. What you need to understand why you are not actually succeeding or being able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So understanding is very, very important. You need to understand why things are not working. You need to understand why Ghana is retrogressing. We need to understand where we are as a country. That is why I chose those words in my New Year message. So my New Year message is simple. May your heart be filled with hope, positivity. Be positive, stay focused, stay positive. Then peace, be very peaceful. It doesn't matter what it is, be so peaceful. Do not shake. Do not be scared. Stay peaceful, stay quiet. Okay, and then understanding, once you have peace, you have positivity, you will be able to take your time to assess. That is why I use the word understanding there. You'll be able to take your time to assess what is around you and then be able to figure out what is your next move or what that next move should be. So as Ghanaians, let's assess what is happening around us and what is our next exit move or our next killer move. And then I went on to say fulfillment. After you've understood what is around you, after you've understood what your move is, you've made that move, you be able to fulfill the things that you want. So fulfillment to every single one of you. So my New Year message, Osha, is simple. It's very simple, but these words are powerful words. It contains a lot. And anyone who haven't seen it, you can go to my personal page. It's there, and you can also incorporate it in your life. Please, whilst those of you who are here, Happy New Year to you, and please share the video. Tag somebody for me this time of the day. Look, it's a new year, but we're still going to discuss Ghana. Medini, Fifi, Asante, and Pare. We're going to talk about Ghana. First and foremost, let's bring John Dramani Mohammed's New Year message. What did our flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, what was or still is his New Year message? Let me quickly bring that. His New Year message was simple. This is John Mammy's New Year message to us. It said, 2024, welcome to the year of change. Together, we shall build the Ghana we want. A prosperous and a prosperous and just Ghana filled with opportunities for all. I'll take that again. That is powerful. Also, welcome to the year of change. So the 2024, our flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, and the NDC sees it as a year of change. They say, welcome to the year of change. Together, we shall build the Ghana we want. It's together. One person cannot do it. So together, we shall build the Ghana we want. A prosperous and just Ghana filled with opportunities for all. I spoke about fulfillment. He's also spoken about a Ghana filled with opportunities for all. And it only takes one person, a visionary leader, for such things to be done. So it is very, very important. I mean, me has overlay meeting me atu in chamber na in diagram. Na in diagram. You know, so it is very, very important. John Dramani Mahama here has spoken about these very important things, and we need to take it very, very serious. These are strong words. It's a year of change, definitely a year of change, a year that change is coming, a year that change is reaching Ghana, a year that Ghanaians are going to be set free from the affliction and the things that this NPP administration inflicted on us. So a year of change is 2024, and we thank God for that. Many Ghanaians thank God for that. Together, we shall build the Ghana we want. One person cannot do it. All we need is a visionary leader. All we need is a leader on helm of affairs who is actually visionary, who is actually calling the shows and then directing the entire country. Okay, taking the lead and then directing the entire country. So that is exactly what we are going to do as a Ghanaians. We are all going to follow his lead and then do the things that we will be asked to do just to bring that change that the entire Ghana is looking for. And it is just an amazing message. He went on to say, a prosperous and just Ghana filled with opportunities for all. So it's not Ghana that is filled with opportunities just for a certain family. It's not Ghana that is filled with opportunities just for certain people with status in the country. It's not Ghana filled with just friends and families, some cronies. No, it's not Ghana with opportunities filled for just people within the NPP. No, but opportunities filled for all Ghanaians, filled for all Ghanaians. And this is amazing message. I believe and I'll personally, I will beseech every single Ghanaian to take this message, and when you see each other, greet them with this message from John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer of the NDC, and remind Ghanaians that 2024 is a year of change. It's a year but that change also depends on us as Ghanaians. Depends on us as Ghanaians. Please don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to text somebody. Don't forget to message here so I can also read your message and at the same time send a special greetings to you wherever you are in this part of the world. John Dramani Mahama also went to church. Let me bring that overlay on, and that was amazing. You could see that was him there at the church, Assemblies of God Church, Assemblies of God Church, a branch in Accra, it's one of those branches. I don't want to mention it, but that was him. You could see Mobro Hufweji. You can see he has submitted himself to God, first of all, and submitted himself to Ghanaians. He said, Father, grace me, pour that oil upon my head, prepare me, Lord, for Ghanaians. Make me what it takes for me to be appealing to Ghanaians. Having said that, grant me what it takes to lead this country. You could see that is the prayer. That is the prayer and nothing else. That is the prayer and nothing else. And you could see the seriousness on his face. You could see how he's so focused on the presence of God. All he's saying to God is, Father, I'm here. Sramengo Emangana for. Let me stay focused. Let me be able to do the job. Let me be appealing to Ghanaians. Let my words carry weight. Grant me the grace and the wisdom to be able to lead this country, to be able to lead Ghanaians. Grant me what it takes to be able to negotiate properly for this country. Father, lead me, direct my footsteps. You could see when somebody is in that mood, asking for divine favor from God. And that was John Dramani Mahama. It's just amazing. I think this picture should be a picture of the year. It should be a picture of the year. It's just an amazing. This is a man who is humble, a man who has offered himself as a sacrificial lamb for Ghanaians, a man who has been there, done it, got the t-shirt. He's proven that he can do it again and has the proven track record. A man whose resume is above so many leaders who have led the country Ghana. And even within the 4 years, even less than 4 years, that John Dramani Mahama led Ghana. The positive, I spoke about positivity earlier. You could see the positivity. You could see how peaceful Ghana was. There was no way there was no media intrusion. There was nothing of that sort. People spoke freely. The rule of law was upheld during his tenure. This is the kind of leader we're talking about. And him at the presence of God, communicating with God. It's just him and his Savior, with his eyes closed, focused on the job. Hey, yempe we ni yepe den. Yempe we na den ni yepe. Yempe we den ni yepe. So that is John Dramani Mahama there as well. That was just an amazing. That would be my picture of the year. That is just an amazing picture. It's just absolutely amazing picture. I have a few people here. Let me acknowledge them. Ofori appear down here. I'll say Happy New Year, Fifi. I have DM you to join the diaspora. Oh, but I have not responded. That is correct, Ofori. I will do that this week. I'll definitely do that this week. I've seen your message. I do have it, and then we will talk about that. Actually, as soon as I finish this live, I will inbox you my number, contact me, and then my boss Ofori Owusu Echan, sorry. My boss Owusu Echan, I'll ask him to call you straight away today. Okay, so Owusu will give you a call. If you DM me your number, then definitely Owusu will call you today. Okay, it's been difficult. It's been a lot of work, and you know how it's like festive. We've been busy. And you're not Mansa. Thanks for tagging everybody. I appreciate you, sweetie. Thanks for tagging everyone. Thank you. Thank you. This time of the day is very difficult because people are actually working. People are working. Having said that, we're here because I know people will watch the playback. So I just want to get it out of the way and then they can watch the playback later. Neboy Jefferson, I'm so grateful for you to be here because I know it's a working day, and happy new year to you too. Also happy new year, Fifi Asante Impari. Happy new year to you too, Neboy Jefferson, and many, many, many happy returns. It's a year of change, a year of change. We are hopeful that that change will come. Having said that, I've said it several times, that change depends. It actually depends on us as Ghanaians. It depends on us. Those of us in diaspora, all we could do is we can influence our families back home. We can speak to them. We can let them know how important the 2024 elections are, which is the presidential and the parliamentary. We need to go out in our numbers and vote this NPP government out. A government that has brought nothing than pain, cry on the shoulders of Ghanaians. A government that came to absolutely wipe out the middle class, push them down in Ghana to the working class, and then push the working class, even just to the downtrodden, into the gutters. They have no regards to or for anybody in that country, and we should not sit back and watch them do this. It cannot be done. We the people, it will only take us as people to be able to push this government to one side, to push this government to one side. They lie through their teeth. They totally lie through their teeth to get to the heart of government. And the lies continues. I'm going to tell you what the lies continues. Before we do that, no, let me actually take you through how this NPP has never done anything good for Ghana. 7 years that they've been on, they should mention one thing that they've done, one social intervention program that they've brought to this country or to Ghana that these people can confidently say, we've done something good for this nation. It's been failed promises upon failed promises, failed promises upon failed promises. And here we go. Listen to the kingpin of spin and lies. Here he is. Let me add it.
To England, they have the Oyster card that you travel. When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year. When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year. When you go to England, they have the Oyster card that you travel with. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card before the end of this year.
On mute, yeah, I have. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia told us 3-4 months ago that when you go to England, they have an Oyster card that they use. Ghana is also going to have an Oyster card. All right. Before the end of the year 2023, we are in 2nd January 2024. Can we ask Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, where is the Oyster card? The Oyster card, we want to say, when Mahmoud Bawumia came out and spoke about Ghana is going to have an Oyster card, I'm one of those. I made a video and I said to him, it's a lie. It's not doable. It is doable, but the way he said it, that is going to be on all our public transport system. And I said to them, I said to my viewers that it's a lie. That is not an easy thing to do. Why? Because we have state transport, which belongs to the state. And then we have individual public transport. For you to have a platform that covers everybody, for everybody to be able to have a one Oyster card system, it's not doable in Ghana. Even in the United Kingdom, he said when you go to England to have an Oyster card, it's a lie. In England, we do not have an Oyster card. Okay? When you come to England, we do not have an Oyster card that covers the whole of England. But there is an Oyster card system that covers London. It's London that you do have an Oyster card. When you use your Oyster card to get on a train and you leave London and you get into outside London, that Oyster card system doesn't work. I remember even getting on the train from Clapham Junction to Reading. And when I got to Reading, I used my Oyster card system, or I use my credit card or debit card. It works same like Oyster, it's touch and go. I got to Croydon and they said to me, the last stop where the touch and go system works is Surbiton or Kingston. Thereafter, because Reading is outside of the M25, which is not classified as London, that touch and go system or the Oyster doesn't work there. So I then had to pay to exit. You see, when you go to other cities within England, Oyster system doesn't work. They use different transport systems. You have to pay and go. So Bawumia, we are asking Dr. Mahmood Bawumia, where is the Oyster that he promised that by the end of the year 2023, Ghana will have an Oyster card? He did not even say Accra. He said Ghana. He said Ghana. He did not even say Accra for us to say yes. But let me tell you something these people did. During John Dramani Mahaman's premiership in his tenure, he introduced what is called the Ayalolo buses. These Ayalolo buses had a system which was copied from the London system, Oyster card system. When these people came, they knew innovatively they cannot create anything by themselves. They're not good enough. They do not have a single brain cell to be creative brain cell. They don't have it. And I'm not going to apologize for that because they have not proven Ghanaians that they have that. These people do not have that. This NPP administration do not have a creative brain that could create things for Ghana. So they wanted everything that they've introduced have been stolen. The templates have been stolen from the NDC. So because of that, they are not able to actually put these things or set these things out properly. Why? Because they do not have the blueprint. They don't hold the blueprints. It's the NDC that holds the blueprints. What they did was they wanted to steal the Oyster card idea. So what they did was they then grounded all the Ayalolo buses that John Dramani Mahama started with the Oyster system, which was working. And I'm not just going to say, I'm going to play you a video to watch, and thereafter we'll carry on with the conversation. Tell me 1 sec. Let me load that video on that. That's it.
Populated city like Accra, a bus rapid transit system is a critical tool to ensuring swift mobility for socio-economic reasons. The Ayalolo buses are gradually gaining popularity among commuters in a fast-paced and densely populated city like Accra, a bus rapid transit system is a critical tool to ensuring swift mobility for socio-economic reasons. The Ayalolo buses are gradually gaining popularity among commuters on the city's Eastern Corridor. There are a few hiccups, but commuters appear largely optimistic about the potential for this Western-style bus transport system, which runs from Tudu to Amasaman in Accra.
Ayalolo, which literally means we are still going in the Ga language, is a name of a neighborhood in Accra. Now, the name is also synonymous with the bus rapid transit system. The Ayalolo buses were inaugurated on the 25th November 2016 and started commercial activities on 1st December 2016. The only route in operation for now is Tudu, Achimota, Ofanko, Amasaman. Special cards with top-up when credit runs out are needed to board the Ayalolo bus. Purchasing a travel card is easy from any departure or arrival terminal. Some industrious young men have also got into the business of buying the cards and selling them at some bus stops for the same price. A brand new card sells for 5 Ghana cedis from any departure or arrival terminal. A new card at the time of purchase comes with 2 Ghana cedis 90 pesos credit already loaded on it and can be topped up at any bus stop or by using mobile money, just like a mobile phone top-up. A minimum of 2 Ghana cedis 50 pesos is always needed on the card before a journey begins. Upon boarding the bus, a commuter needs to tap the card on a reader that validates whether there is sufficient funds on the card for the journey. Entry is granted only after validation and cash is not acceptable. The cost of each travel is dependent on where a passenger boards the bus and where they get off.
We have 4 zones on the corridor. Depending on which zones you are traveling in, the bus charges according to the zones. The first zone is from here to Circle, that is one zone. From Circle to Achimota is another zone. From Achimota to Ofanko is another zone. From Ofanko to Amasama is another zone. From here, you are going to Amasama. It will charge you 2 cedis, 50 pesos. For now, they are still working on it. For here to Ofanko, it will take 2 cedis, 50 pesos. But to Achimota new station, it will take 1 cedi, 92 pesos.
Despite the obvious comfort of the buses, many of which are fully air-conditioned and some with free Wi-Fi, patronage of the Ayalolo buses has been slow, mainly because of lack of adequate awareness on the service and how it operates.
It is the willingness of people to understand what we are offering, not what they think we should offer.
Patrons of the Ayalolo buses say the system is quick, as it saves at least 30 minutes when compared to Trotro. They say it is convenient and has potential to be better if the slight changes are addressed.
There is space for you to feel comfortable in the bus, and you can charge your phone as you come. But my only difficulty in this bus is you find it difficult to check the balance on your card.
The challenge is with their system. When you upload or you load money onto the card using your phone, sometimes it gives you issue. It takes time for it to be recognized on the card. Probably you've loaded it in an hour and you want to join the bus, they'll tell you your money isn't sufficient.
Even the most famous places like Amasaman, and so when these Amasaman people come here, they can stay here for hours before their bus come. And so I think they should sit down and then share the buses, all the suburbs.
Operators say there are scheduled departures every 20 minutes to and from Amasaman. A bus also leaves every 10 minutes to and from Achimota and Ofanko Tudu. Though traffic makes it hard to give definite times at bus stops, operators say they should be expected every 10 to 20 minutes. Buses to Adenta, Tema Beach Road and Kaswa are expected to be introduced once the required terminals and stops are completed.
Ayati Yasumwa. Let me remove this quickly. Yeni Ayati. Have you seen? And this was done by John Dramani Mahama. When we say we prove it, we will have either a video or document to back it. If you have an alternative, challenge it. So the Oyster card, me shadana me bo video ni nyina me pese me bo manisi. Why? Because me pese Ghana fu nyina hu ene yen ye wa nyina ye tie ni ye hu say John Dramani Mahama started the Oyster card system in Ghana, Accra, on the Ayalolo buses. At that time, those buses were working on a free Wi-Fi. Even here in the United Kingdom, our Oyster card public transport buses do not have free Wi-Fi. So we were even a step ahead of the UK in terms of passengers' comfortability. As I speak, the buses here do not even have free Wi-Fi. Yes, they do have the charging point, they do have the heaters, and they're very comfortable, and they're electric these days because they're bringing in a lot of electric buses. But what am I saying? John Dramani Mahama and the NDC started something, a nice platform, a system that was serving Accra, and it would have helped with our transport system for any other government to come and build on it. So government, you can say government, amembo ni nyane say somebody comes and starts something. When they leave, somebody comes and improve on it. Not to come and ground it. But NPP and this administration came and they grounded all the Ayalolo buses. As I speak, you see the videos of all these buses you saw. I have another video. Aman Lodi and Kamidi Chiremo. All these buses are sitting on the field, rotten. I'm grounded all these buses. These buses are state-of-the-art buses. They had the touch and go system. They had Wi-Fi. They had air conditioning. Everything were in these buses running. Stops were being done, running from Accra all the way to Amasaman. And what time no beside the other routes to make transport system in Accra very, very convenient and comfortable. A wickedness of a party sat down and said, hey, let's ground it. Why? Because so let's ground them. Let's destroy that investment. Do you think NDC and Moboma, bro? No. You are being wicked to Ghanaians. To the ordinary Ghanaians who need these buses to access to work, home, and commute and go about their daily businesses. How wicked could we be? I was happy I played the whole video because our customers interviewed Omono. ABC, we had challenges with the system. There were few challenges, there were few glitches. Like Ulo Dusika now, it doesn't reflect straight away. It takes time. Why? Because Africa, we were using Momo to top up, or your bank card to top up. The system takes its time to recognize it, but something started. Something started. All the top up you needed was just 5 CDs, 2 CDs, and then could you buy Trotro for 2 CDs or 5 CDs? And then at Ghana, for every time the MDC comes into power, normally at the Papa Bremoa, normal trust because of either tribal bigotry or because lies are sold to us and we buy these lies. They are twa the Papa Negu all the time. And then Almost saying we are normal saying normal catching we are going to introduce oyster system. When you go to England, there is an oyster system. We had it already, Baumia. Shut it. We had it already. You grounded it. You and your Akufo-Addo grounded. You grounded it for 6 years, 7 years. And then you think we have forgotten. We do not have the video. But don't forget, we live in an information age now. We still have these videos. The videos are there. So if you think you're going to destroy what is already in the system for you to reintroduce it, thinking it's your innovation, we will come back and play these videos back to your face. Back to your face. You have run out of ideas. The NPP have no ideas. They've totally run out of it. They have nothing to offer Ghana. They have nothing to offer Ghana. Nebo Jefferson said, any Bawumia promises is already in existence. He's just renaming it. Those that are not allies. Absolutely. Absolutely. And a Ghana card say, Ghana card was already done and we started the platform by the NDC. All you guys had to do was to come and build on it. But you try to take the whole credit. You guys are empty. In 2024, it's going to be name and shame. That will be the name of the game. That will be the name of the game. Name and shame. We will go back into the systems, find out and search it, and then ask questions, and then everything. Name and shame. What we want Bawumia to speak on coming 2024, Bawumia and Obinka video Ikakreb Fakoma NPP Bureau for. What we want Dr. Bawumia to speak on 2024 is the economy. How will they be able to resurrect the economy, the dying economy? The cedi keep depreciating. The devalue of the cedi is unbelievable. Now a pound is 15, I think it's 15.17. 15.17 to the cedi. 15.70. Let me actually check. Maybe it's even gone up again. Maybe it's even gone up again. Okay, my apologies. It's 15.07 this morning. I saw 15.13, 15.15 yesterday or the day before. So it's 15.07 a pound to the cedi. Ridiculous. When a pound to the cedi was 6.7, a pound to the cedi was 6 or 7 back then. It's more than doubled. So what we want the NPP and Bawumia to speak about is the economy. How are they going to resurrect the dying economy? Because the NDC have come out with an idea. They've come out with a policy. They've come out of how they're going to do it with a 24-hour economy, which is going to vamp. What it does is going to vamp the entire Ghanaian economy. It's going to boost it. And then we have the naysayers saying, oh, it cannot be done, it cannot be done. They always lie that. Demons and principalities, Bawumia's own words. Demons and principalities. And that is Bawumia's own words that he quoted from the Bible. And he stood there and said, it's not a great idea anyway. And then his party co then comes and says, oh, no, it's doable, but we need to ask them how they're going to do it. I'll tell you how we're going to do it. First of all, you guys think it will be driven by demand. No, we can induce it. It can be induced. The way we started Ayalolo, anka other towns from Accra, no, anka Accra baby, na ya started other towns. Ebia Kofodia, Kumasi, Amase, Kumasi, Accra is the next big city. So near introducing to Kumasi, Accra, near the Kofodia, near the Akosekendi, near the Ako, Ntiabe Musunyane, Ubehunanka, Afabebia. Maseno. Everything yes, Mobano Mabeseno. They are like hyenas. They come eat and even destroy the rest. They destroy the leftovers. You guys have to tell us how you're going to revive the economy, because we've told you guys, and we're going to do it by inducing the 24-hour economy into the system. And apart from the 24-hour economy, which is going to be induced into the system, he's also saying the agro companies, we're going to revamp our agriculture. So there's going to be a lot of export. They're going to be small scale farmers or yes, coming together to form cooperatives. So they're going to be a very big agriculture companies who are going to work. We're also going to add value to raw materials that come out from Ghana. So we add value to our processing some of our agro crops before it leaves the shores. We are going to add value like the way you guys wanted to just sell off away your lithium. It's not going to work like that. We're going to add value to things. He spoke about cashew nuts. We're going to add value to our cashew nuts before it leaves the shores of Ghana. So adding value also brings in extra work. Businesses are going to be given operative energy incentives for them to be able to work on this 24-hour economy to make sure that it works. Saga City also very dirty people, very, very dirty people. Very, very dirty people. Extremely dirty people. Or more, they cannot innovate. They cannot think of a way out. Almost what they won't come out of the way for somebody who can do it to do it. And Akufo-Addo, can we all of us, let's have a look at Akufo-Addo's New Year's message or Christmas message. I have it here. Let me quickly put it on. As I put John Mahaman's New Year's message, I should have also put Akufo-Addo's New Year's message. Let's compare the two. I have it here. Let me quickly load it. I have it here. And let's watch it. Let me quickly drop into piece. Yeah. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just quickly airdropping this. So kind of rename. Let me Akufu. Yeah, let me just quickly name it Akufu. And then go here. Let me quickly airdrop it. I'm doing it quickly. Let's have a look at overlay. Where's my overlay? Here you go. Yeah. Now let me quickly pick it up. Search for it. Yeah, I got it. Did I? Yeah, here you go. Here you go. It's loading. Yeah. Okay, this is Akufo-Addo's New Year message. Let's have a look. Or say, I will use the last year of my stay in office to create a prosperous nation for all. MPP, MPP, on visit a Jimmy. Who say MPP on Bugana phone nan kwasiafo? MPP Bugana phone nan kwasiafo. They think Ghanaian, oh, the masses are fools. They think all Ghanaians are fools. Office a Ghana phone left. Why? Because Wakeka in say I Ghana for in the past. I'm a Ghana for Aji Atum. I will use the last year of my stay in office to create a prosperous nation for all. Akufo-Addo and NPP and Bawumia. You've had 8 years. You've wasted 7 years of it. Agrobeswa if you're not pa tutu, they say. Agrobeswa if you're not pa tutu. You can't do jack. There was a video I came across. Interesting video. They cut a sword in Koko. Okay, to build in Koko Stadium. I don't think I loaded that video. Oh dear. Oh dear. That would have been very interesting video. That would have been very interesting video to watch. And after all these years, the journalists went there to go and see the works that has been done. And they realized that nothing has been done. But sarcastically, they stood there and then introduced the stadium as if it's been built. That was so funny. They introduced the stadium as if it's been built. And then they said, oh, they've done well. They've done so well. Let's give them, let's applaud them, actually. And then they applauded them and they said, oh, look at the stand. It's a state-of-the-art stand. Look at the pitch. Wow. With the tracks and the Astro pit. Look at the roofing. Is so look at those 10 stars that the football or sports viewers have to come through. Beautiful 10 stars for security reasons. And then amazing microphones. Look at it, and the speakers around. Let's applaud the government. Let's applaud the government. Let's applaud the government. The government is done so well. MPP, Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia government, they've done amazing. Sarcastically, they were doing that because after 5 years of cutting that sword, the place was still a bush. It was just a bush, a field. And those journalists who went there to do that, they did an amazing work. I'll look for that video again and load it in one of my current sections that I will do. I thought I loaded it, but I don't have it here. I don't have it here. For me to put it on, it will distract my system, so I don't want to do it. I might end up losing everything. You know? So Ghanaians can see through the lies. Ghanaians have had enough. They've had enough of all these. They've had enough. They've had enough. Look, change is coming, as John Dramani Mahama said. Let me put it here again. Where is change? Change is coming. Year of change. Year of change. Where is year of change? Here you go. Year of change. Here you go. Go. This is the message we're talking about. Welcome to the year of change. Together, we shall build the Ghana we want. A prosperous and just Ghana filled with opportunities for all. This is called message. But you know why I'm not surprised? From even day one. Look, MPP, you know, and is the whole MPP. They are communication officers even in Jubilee House, you know. From the very day the president was being inaugurated or sworn in, the Cramponi speech is natural. They have to go and copy other speeches from world leaders and give it to Akufo-Addo to go and read. And Akufo-Addo Nankasanso cannot sit down and say, hey, here we go. These things they're giving me is not right. Because these are copy. I'm not going to go and be in the shadows of another world leader. I need my own speech. Akufo-Addo, also we a lawyer, also work with school. Can't you write a speech? As I said here, I can write a speech and read it to the nation within 10-15 minutes. Can't you do that? Disgraceful. So when they write a speech like New Year's speech, telling that, oh, go and tell the people that the 1 year left, you will use it to build a prosperous nation for all. That's a just a speech, and you come and read it to Ghanaians. What do you take Ghanaians for? And what do you think Ghanaians will think of you? They will insult you. Because some people say, but if I were your writers, I would have said to you, look, go and tell them as the curtains is coming to close, within your tenure, there are things that have been promises that unfortunately you have as a party and as a leader of the party, you haven't been able to fulfill. And some of these things are not intentional, as you always blame it on factors abroad. Keep blaming the factors abroad. At least we will understand as Ghanaians. We will understand because I'm with the Debia movie, but at least Ghanaians will take that and tell Ghanaians that at least there is hope for the future. Once you say there is hope for the future, Ghanaians will take it like that. At least you haven't mentioned where that hope is coming from. So Ghanaians, in their own wisdom, will look for where that hope will come from and go and pick up or look for that hope. But do not come and insult Ghanaians with this kind of speeches. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not workable. It's not going to work with Ghanaians. Because you see, a Ghana for her, be rough. Be rough. The exposure that Ghanaians have these days, you will be shocked thanks to social media. You're not going to sit back and listen to your rubbish. They know in real time what is happening elsewhere. They do. They do. I'm shocked. Personally, I'm shocked. But I shouldn't be surprised because this administration, look, they will throw anything at you. They will throw anything at you. This administration will throw anything at you. Their intention is to rig the 2024 election. Let's listen to. I did not load this video, but I'm going to do it quickly. Yeah, this needs doing. So to me try some very quick. Miaminia Mikromuni or MPP nim Yentieno. Let's listen to Sami Awuku. Some of you might have seen this video. Sami Awuku, where is that video? Let me quickly try and get it and play. Oh my. If I'm not able to find it, I will do that next time. Sami Awuku, oh, I found it. Super. Found it. Got it. Here. Let me quickly load that video. airdrop quickly. Bear with me 1 second. Let me entitle it so that we can all watch it. Rename Sammy Awuku. My name is Sammy. That's good enough. Just Sammy is fine. Now let's come here. Let's watch that video quickly, and then we can bring things to an end. Let me search for it. Sammy, here you go. It's an MP4.
Politics and also in the run to elections, I've had a rare opportunity, Paul, of being trained by the Communist Party to a bit in China.
You were in China?
Yes, when I served as the party's youth leader. I've also been trained by how the conservatives also operate in the UK.
That's interesting.
And I've been also trained by the CDU in Germany and the Republican Party. So I have a fair understanding of how these political campaigns work. And I believe that when I see candidates who show some of these dexterity and the utility ability to also deliver, I can see. The NPP will secure victory in 2024 and the NDC won't understand. But we'll have a good evening Ghana in 2025. Now,
they won't understand or they won't accept.
No, as for accepting you, it's not your choice. Whether you accept or not, and the winner is declared, we had our own reservations about 2012. But I'm saying this because I'm not talking about the NPP doing anything illegal.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about, very important, let me emphasize, but the NPP will win based on strategy. That's what I'm saying in 2025.
But why doesn't the NPP...
In politics and also in the run-up to elections, I've had a rare opportunity, Paul, of being trained by the Communist Party to a bit in China.
You were in China?
Yes, when I served as the party's youth leader. I've also been trained by how the conservatives also operate in the UK.
That's interesting.
And I've been also trained by the CDU in Germany and the Republican Party. So I have a fair understanding of how these political campaigns work. And I believe that when I see candidates who show some of these dexterity and the utility ability to also deliver, I can see. The NPP will secure victory in 2024 and the NDC won't understand. But we'll have a good evening Ghana in 2025. Now,
they won't understand or they won't accept.
No, as for accepting you, it's not your choice. Whether you accept or not, and the winner is declared, we had our own reservations about 2012. But I'm saying this because I'm not talking about the NPP doing anything illegal.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about, very important, let me emphasize, but the NPP will win based on strategy. That's what I'm saying in 2025.
But why doesn't the NPP...
One sec, let me take that one off. Remove it. Did we all hear that? He said the NPP are going to win this that the NDC will not understand. He, Sammy Awuku, has been trained by the Communist Party in China. He has been trained by the Conservative Party in UK. He has been trained in parties in Germany. He mentioned so many places that they've taken him to go and train him. You know the training Sammy Awuku here is talking about? It's a training of rigging, how to rig election. Sammy Awuku minuano o yakola. Sammy Awuku minu na ne fie kwapem. Yes. You as a young person, you are going through the mill in the NPP and in governance. If you want to do governance or govern Ghana and you have anything good as a young generation, politicians like Sammy Awuku, don't allow yourself to be trained on how to rig elections that other parties will not understand. Sammy Awuku, unimifie minimufie minimbebi amamete. Yenyina yefi Equiapem North. At the same time, when it comes to Osabeni, Sammy Awuku, your boys are my boys. We know each other. Don't do this. Don't do this. Uye kuyapeni bapo. Menko bokrono. Let's do this on a very level playing field. And let's do it. The winner takes all. You win, you go. We win, we walk. Don't allow yourself, because you are very respected, even though Samuel, you are on the other side, which is the MPP of politics. You are very respected as a young guy coming through politics. Don't do this. Don't do this. You've been taken around to be trained. And then he sits there and says, the NPP is not going to do anything illegal. Oboa. They are going to temper with things. They are going to use easy. They are going to try strategies. Training. So 2024, we are not going to keep our eyes closed. Me say, we are not going to keep our eyes closed. You move, we move. You move, we move. We will prepare the ground. And we know you guys are also preparing the ground. We will prepare the grounds. We are going to put trained men. Yet we are not going to call any Tom, Dick, and Harry to man our polling station for you guys to go and bribe them and rig the election at the polling station. It won't happen. We are not going to put any Tom, Dick, and Harry in our polling station for you guys to come and tell them, say, answer me a better crampono. You bring the forms and say, oh, the pink form. And say, sign her. Oh, they sign hands. Now, it's not going to happen. We saw that even in the what do you call it? Recent by-election. One stupidly even signed the form. And you've done that previously. It's not going to happen. We are going to train men and women. We a teacher ni, we a nurse ni, we a doctor ni, professional. It doesn't matter what profession you work in. The NDC, your nation is you. That reminds me of an advert. I need to look for that poster. A British common advert. I think it was used in this during the Second World War a lot. During Western Churchill's time, that they had these admirals standing there, and he's pointed and said, your nation is you. The nation of Ghana needs every single one of us, those of us in diaspora who can buy tickets and go. It's a national service. Don't ask for people to come and give you money. There's money nowhere. If you want to rescue Ghana, put your back in it and open up your purses and your wallet. Buy tickets, go. You don't have to be an NDC member. Speak to NDC and say to them, where can I help? Say there are 5 or 10 polling stations. I want to provide breakfast for this polling station. I want to provide lunch for this polling station. I want to provide this for this polling station in your locality. You don't have to give the money to somebody. You can even call caterers within your locality and say to them, during that time, can you provide breakfast for the polling stations 10 a war constituency? And I say, we 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, not that come NDC polling station guys, no. Drink. Every single Ghanaian, we all have to put our back in it. We all have to do it. So please, we shouldn't sit down and think and say, it's the NDC's job. Yes, it's their primary job. As we are doing that, the NDC as a party too have to ensure the systems they put in place to ensure, say, these people cannot rig are tight, intact. Let's take the little logistics burden from the party. Yeah, those, especially those of you in diaspora. Breakfast, lunch, breakfast, lunch, breakfast, lunch. Let's provide them. Polling station for no. Because Matisa, yes, sometimes a Diana crown and then buy. Now, NPP for no, only a quick. Only a very quick. Yes, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. There's a saying of that sort. Ubia uwaha unim sas saying on pacho kana mintie. Ubia unim sas saying no can't na mintie. You see, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach or through his belly or something. Not me. You only get me when you have a banku and tilapia. In the same way, in the scriptures, because of hunger, a brother sold his authority to his younger brother. So when we go and put people at the polling station and we do not feed them, now say you see MPP followers normally are very conniving, only making sure someone do bantem lunch, breakfast, about lunch, about in the end, this is funny to one on your being the omso and the end, you know, kakraka, monsor namungonko die. That they are trying to befriend you. Mosamo sorry, amokoko dia, that I no move him, omuya benin. Because mama sorry koko didi. Come on, at them. Okase munkonko die, omuye mienu abakon kaso mame mentrans nako bra because of he say. Or no trust or catch ni nuane so nko dimbra be ko be ba na ni nuane dini na because the remnants asiem propro we bi ni ejama o nti e so ni nuane na ko no mko kodi ombe ko akodi ombe ba no ni that time no ballot box no cry asesa no ya asesa no ana ase ni on person mu di shame no omu de rerem nti yenyina is our national assignment. Let every single one of us. I'll be making these videos weekly throughout until December 2024, reminding Ghanaians what we can do to help. What we can do. Every single one of us have to rescue this country. God bless you all for coming here this afternoon. Sagacity TV, also because Ekufuado was cooked for Ghanaians, they have to always cook everything for us. Absolutely. I can't agree more. Nebo Jefferson, also. It was the majority then, now minority. They fool some people sometime, but they can't fool all the people all of the time. Absolutely. I like that message. Let me pin it here. That is absolutely right. My Maraba France also say Enyana Mansa Ekuma Papa B agree to you. Ekuma Papa MPP always write on the illiterate masses. Sagacity Vim Nekai. That is true. They always write on the illiterate masses. They do. They write on the illiterate masses. They do write on the illiterate masses. You know, these are some of the things that we need to hit on. These are some of the things that we need to hit home with. We should not sit back for these people to rig the election again. We should not sit back. We need to do something different. Coming 2024, we need to shock them with how the nation will rise and support the NDC. You don't have to be NDC to do that. Ghana Daokoma Swa, just do it. Just do it. You don't have to go and give money to anybody. Just call your local NDC office and ask your local family back home and say to them, I want you to find a caterer and cook for 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people. I personally will adapt closer to time. I'm going to adapt certain constituencies like Navrongo Central. Navrongo Central is one of our guys from diaspora here, United Kingdom, who is the aspiring MP there. Or aspiring candidate, my apology, aspiring candidate. So he's the one who is going to challenge the seat, Navrongo Central. His name is Simon Aworigi. So Simon, I will be supporting Simon. Like Simon's constituency, I will be appealing for funds. Any of you, £5, £2, £3, £1, so that we can prepare food to breakfast and lunch for those people in that constituencies. People like a constituency like Ekwiapim North. Before I forgot, this guy who spoke, Samia Uku here. Let me play Samia Uku video again and give you a little background about Samia Uku. And so on the other side, in politics, they're starting a new name. Let me add Samia
in politics and also in the run-up to elections. I've had a rare opportunity, Paul, of being trained by the Communist Party to a bit in China.
You were in China?
Yes, when I served as the party's youth leader. I've also been trained by how the conservatives also operate in the UK.
That's interesting.
And I've been also trained by the CDU in Germany and the Republican Party. So I have a fair understanding of how these political campaigns work. And I believe that when I see candidates who show some of these dexterity and the utility ability to also deliver, I can see the NPP will secure victory.
On mute, I stopped it. The MPP will secure victory in 2024. That will surprise the NDC, Samia Uku was saying. Samia Uku here is, pardon me, I need a bit of water. Samia Uku here is the aspiring MP for Ekwiapim North. And Samia Uku is the one who is challenging Ekwiapim North seat. Memchere background kakra. Ekwiapim North used to be Dokua, Amadokua. And Amadokua took that seat for how many years? 8 years or over 8 years. But Dokua failed the people of Ekwiapim North miserably. Ekwiapim North runs from Manthin all the way coming down to all these little, and I say, all these little villages, Safro, from saying, Jensusu, Mangwase, Tinkong, Nyamibetre, villages Nedos Mirefi. It runs all the way there into Esoya, into Okrasi, into Okrasi, then Man 50, into Osabeni, into Christian Village. So it's big. And Okrasi Christian Village then comes all the way to Abasi, is the barrier where New Gabin Saf ends into Ekwiapim North runs all the way into the barrier of New Gabin Saf. So it's very big, very big. A lot of polling stations within that. So Samia Uku is the one who is the aspiring MP. And the guys there, they love him. No question about that. They love him to base because he's gone through the youth. And don't forget, Samia Uku is from Ekwiapim. He's from Ampong, Ekwiapim. Even though he lives in Ekwiapim, which is close to Kofodia in the Osabeni area, where that's where Mam is as well, and what have you. Samia Uku here is being used to replaced. Oman to Abapo one so Oman didn't replace it. Samia Uku was used to replace Dokua, Amadokua. Because Amadokua failed miserably, and the people of Ekwiapim North are so angry that they will vote against Amadokua. So what they did was they took Amadokua from Ekwiapim North, and Amadokua called Accra, one of the constituencies. I even did a post about it. I'll check. So now they've moved the failed MP from Ekwapim North and they put Samuel Oku there, knowing that Samuel Oku is loved and liked by the people of Ekwapim North. It then becomes very challenging for the NDC to win Ekwapim North seat. They've never won it. It's like New Job in South. They've never won it. But we can get the numbers there. Thank you, Okankwe North. So now they've moved Dokua to Okankwe North. Thank you, Kujo Fiti. They've moved Dokua to Okankwe North. You see how this MPP, how they manipulate Ghanaians and recycle their positions within Ghana. So what they've done is they've taken a failed MP, knowing that she can't deliver, but the people will not vote for her because she has totally failed for nearly 8 years. And they've dumped the MP to go somewhere else where his track record is not known, like Okankwe North. But thank God, our NDC aspirant in Okankwe North, very powerful woman. She is gonna go toe to toe with Dokua at Okankwe North. So Samuel Oku now is being pushed into Ekwapim North from the ranks. Because don't forget, Samuel Oku did not have any he doesn't have any portfolio in the current administration. So this is how these people are playing. These are some of the strategies that Samuel Oku here has been talking about. We need to keep our eyes open. We need to keep our eyes open. And the way these people operate, the NDC have to start to work in the same manner. They put people who are likable in an area into these areas. And I don't get it why we, the NDC, did not put somebody who was born and bred and likable places like Ekwapim North and places like New Job in South, where we've always have issues. Ekwapim North, Ekwapim South, Okre constituency, New Job in South, New Job in North. These are areas we need to also bring home breed people who are likable, home breed, to challenge them. So even if we don't win, we go toe to toe with them, we get the numbers. We get the numbers. We shouldn't allow them to run on the numbers on Ekwapim North. And because of that, I'm going to help our MP, our aspiring candidate in Ekwapim North. I have to be on his campaign trail. Okre, I have to do the same thing. Because Okre is my area as well. New Job in South, same thing. I have to be on Martin's campaign. On Martin's campaign. Because Martin will go head to head with what's his name? Is it Bekon? Who is certain MP. His first time in Parliament. And Bekon is useless. The people of Koforidua, New Job in South, have rejected this man. They have rejected him. The youth don't even want to hear his name. So Martin has to be able to pull the numbers. If Martin doesn't pull numbers this time around in 2028, some people like us are going to challenge Martin on the primaries. He has to put the numbers. Because, yes, NDC has never won in New Job in South, but it's doable. It's doable. Look, it is doable, I'm telling you. We just need a candidate who cuts through. Because, look, we have New Job in South, where you have Arata, which is the West community. We have Zongo, which is Northern community. We have the Krobus around us. We have the Ekwapims in there. And then we have the Achims in there. And then we have the Ashantis in there. You know, you can cut across it. You can cut across it. So places like that as well, they need our support. We need to be able to send food in there. We need to be able to provide them with a bit more support, logistic, breakfast, lunch, water, and also be on their campaign trail to help these people. They need our support. Anna Kujo Fetika, or say a likable person like me, Yabo is being frustrated in order to do. Alright, some dozo. Some dozo. But look, it is what it is. Thank you, every single one, for your support. Kakrebia yebetimi ayebiano yenye near yenfam emwa party no. Because 2024 elections it's not like any other election. It's massive elections, and then we have to go there and show our support. We have to logistically okay because Ghana and understand say nasa office obetimi dia boa with logistics. Please let me know, and then I will take in charge of it. I'll make sure it's well looked after. So office obetimi at top petrol for logistics. Please let me know as well. Inbox me. Closer to time, I'm going to put a number here. Not even closer to time. I think next month I'll put a number here. We will set a GoFundMe. Let's do it to support. We will be transparent. Monies will be carefully distributed, and we will make sure that when this money goes into these people, what is being done, we won't give them even money. Petra, we will pay short near the receipt number betua. And I say, your friend is a goyle. Yes, ye tria ebia 10,000 at 2 goyle. So crapim no for, and I say nigga been for, you can get a petrol for the campaign up to 10,000. It shouldn't be abused. So these are some of the things that we can do to help the party. So let's all of us do it. It's a national duty, and I believe and hope in Ghanaians. The Ghanaians have one thing. They have something that when you don't expect so much from them, or when you ask for their help, they do come in to help. And that is what I'm looking for coming 2024 elections. Once again, official pa obia me mamunyina official pa afi enkometu afi say na party ya agigana akantansu o ma say bibi o ma bo Ghana at the penny na to eguno me apamu ama kokra the elephant and near chasing into the bush, back into the bush, and then Ghana afa nentoma papa ifra. Not the 24-hour economy is in principles, as the NDC is pregnant with it, it's been giving birth to Ghanaians and it's working. God bless you all. God bless Ghana first. God bless Ghana as a nation. God bless the NDC. God bless John Dramani Mahama for sacrificing himself and then coming to help us. And then God bless you all. God bless you all. Let me see. Where is my God bless you all? Where is my I've lost something. Where is it? Here we go. I found it. All right. I'm gonna sign off. Thank you, every single one of you who came here to come and support. The names are many. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Let's keep sharing it. Let's keep tagging others, and then I will see you sometime this week again. Bye now.
Yeah, Suzuza. Arise for Ghana, operation of the land, forward and seek your future. Development our goal, from vision to vision.
strengthen unity from vision to vision. The NDC shall lead stable democracy. Ghana, our strengthen unity. Eja, Bana,